If we go on at the same rate, we should prepare for the worst, Aziz, for the very worst. Israel is absolutely set on a plan that started from day one. We say to the world, I was among those who were warning that Israel will not aim at Hamas. Israel will not aim at eradicating Hamas. Israel will instrumentalize the moment to eradicate the Palestinian people. And this has been happening, a blueprint of ethnic cleansing, mass expulsion, genocide. And Israel is addict to ethnic cleansing. There is addiction. They know how to do it. And what you see in Rafah is a repeat on steroids of the first time. And by the way, I am the son of the first Nakba. I know what happened to my parents and grandparents. I was born in a refugee camp in Rafah. And I tell you, I can compare. And what Gaza has gone through, what Rafah is going through right now, is nothing compared to the Nakba of 1948, which was Nakba, when we lost 2/3 of our people. 2/3 of the Palestinian people were forcibly, ethnically cleansed from our homes, our farms, businesses. And if you follow the plan from day one, why Israel would use starvation as a weapon of war? Why the use of disease and the spread of communicable diseases? Why Israel would target 370 schools, literally destroying, damaging 70% of Gaza's schooling stock? Why would Israel destroy Gaza's entire university stock, the 12 universities, gone? Why would they focus on the key lifeline sectors of Palestine in Gaza? Health, you know what they did to hospitals, schools and universities. What else? Are you in doubt? Anyone on earth is in doubt what is the intent here? And therefore, the only thing that could have stopped this is the international community. And I don't want to add much of what Dr. Ishaq said earlier. But the failure of the international community to uphold their own responsibilities over the last 130 days or so, plus now, is going to come back to haunt every one of us. This is the most existential threat of our global system. This is the end of what we built together after the horrors of the World War II. That system was built on our universal values. People say these are Western values. No, these are universal values, not Western values. The people came together and said never again. The values of freedom, of dignity, of equality, of no wars that are allowed, of rules should war erupt, and should these rules being violated, there are accountability, the ICC and the ICJ. So there is a clear Israeli plan, there is a clear international failure, Western failure, double standards, publicity, selectivity, hypocrisy, name it. These rules are obvious. These rules are created for the few, not all. These rules are applied only on the West's foes, i.e. Russia, but not on the West's friends, i.e. Israel. But talking about the future, I'll end here. Because I am the son of the first Nakba, and like Munther, I know my people very well. We will recover. We will survive. We will rise. We will embrace our children. Like my parents and grandparents embraced us completely. Abdulaziz completely insulated us from the first Nakba and invested whatever left, because they lost almost everything. Invested whatever left in us, in our education, in our upbringing. And by the way, we didn't live a situation of sadness and hurt and trauma. No, no, no. We lived a perfect life because they provided for us. They knew that they have to insert in us the love for our nation, the love for our history, for our identity, and the fight for our future. And I think the same thing will happen in Gaza, the same thing will happen in Jerusalem, the same thing. And by the way, let's not divert, because what is happening in the West Bank is not less evil and not less planned. It's all over. Jenin, Nablus, Al-Khalil, Al-Quds, everywhere. So I really, really have faith in our people. And because I'm next to a reverend, also Palestine has some connection and some resonance with resurrection, right? We resurrect. We resurrect. We do resurrect. And I think we will resurrect. I think we will pass through the second Nakba. I think we will rebuild Gaza more beautiful, more resilient, and we will come back again. And I think this is a time when we go all the way to liberation, not just for ceasefire.
Yeah.